Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to Cal Poly's Fall Commencement Ceremony for the College of Liberal Arts and the Orfalea College of Business. My name is Keith Humphrey. I am Vice President for Student Affairs at Cal Poly, and it is my privilege to preside over today's joyous ceremony. At this time, please welcome Dr. Thomas Davies, who will lead Cal Poly's early music ensemble in the singing of our national anthem. ROTC cadets of Cal Poly's Military Science Department, led by Cadet Battalion Tyler Kreisman, under the direction of Lieutenant Colonel Josh Gillen, will present the colors. Please rise and remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your caps until the color guard has exited the area. Please present the colors. Please be seated. We cannot thank our ROTC cadets enough for their willingness to serve our country, and indeed we are indebted to all who have served in the military. At this time, I ask that all active duty servicemen and women and veterans in attendance please stand if you are able to be recognized for your service to our country. It is a special day at Cal Poly. For me, I started my morning like any other morning with my coffee and my online news from the only reputable source out there, Facebook. See, students, you might have heard of Facebook. It's the thing that your parents joined and ruined for you. Anyway, today Facebook told me that today is 12/13/14. A truly special day. Wedding reservations are 5 times greater today than any other day. Numerologists expect significant Powerball and Mega Millions ticket sales. And we, right here at Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo, are graduating the best and brightest who do not need the luck of the day. We truly have so many reasons to be Cal Poly proud today. As a university, we are conferring more than 900 degrees upon deserving scholars. Each of our students has worked very hard, and encouraging them at each step of the way have been our talented and dedicated faculty and staff, as well as many parents, brothers and sisters, spouses, partners, family members, friends, and supporters. Graduates, from wow to now, we have all invested a great deal in your success. Yeah, wow was fun. Our hope is that the principles of the Mustang Way, pride, character, and responsibility, have created a foundation upon which you will thrive and inspire others. Mustangs, you are expected to enter this world poised to make a difference in your professions and through service to your communities. During your time in San Luis Obispo, you have improved this community, and we are confident about the contributions you will make to improving our world. Today, following the traditions begun in the great universities of medieval times, we are assembled to welcome these graduates into the company of educated men and women. It is a time when we can share in their pride and look with them towards the future. Joining me on the stage today is the President's Party led by President Jeffrey D. Armstrong. Honorees, special guests, and individuals invited to address the graduates will be introduced later in the program. Other members of the President's Party with us today are Dr. Gary Laver, Chair of the Academic Senate, Dr. John Thompson, Department Chair in the College of Liberal Arts, Dr. Chip Appel, Grand Marshal, and Dr. Andrew Schaffner, Grand Marshal. At this time, please welcome Dr. Douglas Epperson, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts.
Good afternoon and congratulations, graduates. Matthew Moore, today's faculty speaker, is an associate professor in the Department of Political Science, where he teaches courses on political theory, law, and California politics. He is an excellent scholar and an outstanding teacher. In fact, just last spring, he won 2 prestigious teaching awards. He received the College of Liberal Arts Early Career Achievement in Teaching Award, and shortly thereafter, he received the Distinguished Teaching Award from Cal Poly's Academic Senate. This is the most prestigious teaching award given on campus. Like you, Professor Moore has high standards and is a high achiever. In fact, his lifetime teaching GPA is 3.75 on a 4-point scale. And you, his students, have consistently described him as an outstanding teacher, one of the very best that you have ever had. You've also described his courses as rigorous, and you've expressed appreciation for his caring, patience, and availability. And you've consistently commented on the creative ways in which he engages you in the material covered in the classes. Perhaps that is because students in his political science courses engage in many unexpected activities, including making movies, performing original songs, using smartphones for scavenger hunts, and learning to juggle. All deliberately constructed activities to keep students engaged with the course material and deepen their learning. Professor Moore is a great teacher, and he's even a better person. And today he is emblematic of the dedication of all of the faculty that have taught you throughout your career at Cal Poly. It is my pleasure to welcome him to the podium as the faculty speaker for this commencement ceremony.
Thank you for that warm and embarrassing welcome. I'm honored and delighted to address you today on behalf of Cal Poly's faculty, who are all tremendously proud of your achievements. I wanted to mention, by the way, you can see that we get to wear the fancy robes today. The robes represent the colors of the schools where we received our doctoral degrees. And so I also wanted to bring you greetings on behalf of the alumni and faculty of my own institution, the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It's very common in commencement speeches to encourage you to seize the day, to get out there and make your mark on the world. Today, I want to offer you a somewhat different piece of advice, and it goes like this. Don't just do something, sit there. Look, you're already doing it. My most recent research project has been a book about Buddhism and politics, and I'm happy to say that I've learned something from doing the research. Now, if you know nothing else about Buddhism, you probably know that its most prominent spiritual practice is meditation, just sitting there. The point of meditation is to let your mind calm down enough for you to be able to see what's happening in there. Usually, we're running on autopilot, being influenced by a variety of internal and external stimuli that we hardly notice at all. For example, perhaps you're sitting listening to a fascinating and insightful speech, but you're also wondering where your friends and family are sitting. Do you know where they are? Okay, just checking. You're thinking ahead perhaps to celebrations you have planned for later in the day, worrying about whether you can finish your senior project before your lease runs out next week. At the same time, you're distracted by the sights and sounds around you, by the smell of someone else's excessive body spray, the feeling of sitting in an uncomfortable chair, and the lingering effects of whatever it was you had for breakfast. And so distracted by thoughts of the past, hopes for the future, and the tumult of sensory experiences, you barely pay attention to the present. And later today, when someone says to you, "What did those brilliant speakers say today at commencement?" you'll say, "Were there speakers at commencement?" Now, like all professors, I think that everything I say is tremendously important. But that's not why I want you to pay attention to the present. I want you to pay attention to the present because it's the only time that you're actually alive. To quote that great source of wisdom, Kung Fu Panda, the past is history, the future is a mystery, but right now is the present. It's a gift, right? This is the only time that you're really here. And so, really be here. So before you seize the day, before you go out and make your mark on the world, before you bring pride and glory to Cal Poly and send back generous donations, just sit there. Take the time to get to know yourself and to experience your own experience. The day will still be there ready to be seized. The world will still be there ready to be changed. And if you've taken the time to just sit, you will be there too. So again, just sit there. You're already off to an excellent start. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Wonderful remarks from one fan of Kung Fu Panda to another. Fantastic film. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you your student body president, Joy Sullivan. Yeah. Last spring, you were asked to choose joy, and you did. And Cal Poly is a brighter, happier, and dare I say it, more joyful place under the leadership of student body president Joy Sullivan. Cal Poly is fortunate to have a long tradition of vibrant student leadership, and Joy Sullivan is upholding that tradition as your president. In my role, I get to interact with our student leaders on a regular basis, and it is always great to be greeted by her warm smile, there it is, and discuss how to make the Cal Poly student experience even stronger. To wish you farewell on this joyous occasion, please welcome your ASI president, Joy Sullivan.
Thank you, Dr. Humphrey. He's always one for the puns, of which I am very much accustomed to. Just 6 short months ago, I sat in the same seat that you sit in today. As I was writing this speech, I tried to reflect back on what I enjoyed most about the speeches I heard on my graduation day. And I realized they each shared one common element. Like Dr. Moore said, I don't remember any of them. All of you share the well-deserved excitement that accompanies this momentous occasion, and you're more interested in the celebration and the lives that wait on the other side of the ceremony than you are in what I have to say. So recognizing that many of you will not remember the speech, I will at least try to be brief. Just a few years ago, you set foot on this campus for the first time as a Cal Poly Mustang. Today, you celebrate reaching the end of the carefully guided path of education upon which you have traveled since your very first day of kindergarten. But now the path ends, and instead you are left with a literal world of possibilities. This world is as daunting as it is vast, but you, as Cal Poly Mustangs, are prepared to not only enter this world, but to change it. On a day like today, we all realize that success does not lie ahead of us because we can interpret the solo model, or calculate the energy that would be released if you burned your textbooks after finals like you always wanted to. Today we realize that even though we came here for the education, it is the journey and the people we met along the way that have taught and prepared us the most. The reason Cal Poly exists is to equip each of you with an education that will allow you to change the world. But it is the students, professors, and the community members you've encountered that make the world worth changing. Cal Poly is great not because of our academics or the beautiful sunny days we all enjoy. Cal Poly is a premier university because of the people. We are great because of the WOW leaders that welcomed you to campus with smiling faces full of excitement on the first day of freshman year. We are great because of the classmates that you spent many late nights and early mornings with in the library. We are great because of the professor who is willing to work well beyond the typical 9 to 5 in order to advise your club or ensure that you understood the seemingly impossible concepts that you now realize will help you change the world. We are great because of the people that were beside you as you celebrated accomplishments, persevered through difficulty, and who are next to you today. Let us ensure that we never forget these people. And as we look to the future, let us remember that it is not where we are going or even how we get there that matters. It is the people we meet along the way. Cal Poly believes in learn by doing, and throughout your time here, you have learned to succeed by putting this philosophy to use. And the fact that you are here today proves that you have, in fact, succeeded. So now go forth and ride high. Congratulations to the fall class of 2014.
Thank you, Joy, for those wonderful remarks. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Kirsty McPherson-Boyette, President of the Cal Poly Alumni Association, who will welcome you to your new status as Cal Poly alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirsty McPherson-Boyette.
Thank you, Dr. Humphrey. Distinguished faculty, staff, family, friends, and especially the Cal Poly class of 2014. On behalf of the Cal Poly Alumni Association, it is my honor to congratulate you to be part of the 165,000 member-strong member of the Alumni Association. As I stand here before you today, a fellow alumna, I feel your Cal Poly pride. I can see it in your faces, and I can see it in the faces of your family and friends that are here to support you today. Cal Poly Proud is a priceless product of learn by doing. It is what sets us apart from our peers, it fuels our future, and opens our doors. It inspires us to make great things possible. It lives on outside these walls, beyond the space, and throughout the world. The Cal Poly Alumni Association will keep you linked to this university. These people, this feeling of pride, and it's my pleasure to welcome you. No matter where you go, you'll always be a Mustang. I encourage you to find your local alumni chapter, get involved, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and stay connected. Continue to grow your Mustang network, and you're always tied to this amazing institution. As you cross the platform today, I'll be handing you a pin. Hold on to that pin, and at the end of the ceremony, President Armstrong will follow us through in a pinning ceremony. Welcome to the Cal Poly Alumni Association, and congratulations.
Thank you, Kirsty. Please give, to introduce our keynote speaker, please give a very warm welcome to at his first Cal Poly commencement, Dean of the Orfalea College of Business, Dr. Scott Dawson.
Thank you. I was recently meeting with an alumnus who's a managing director of a Bay Area investment banking firm, and he said, Cal Poly students who work for us, when we give them a big project to do, they do it well, they don't complain, they get it done on time, it's high quality work. He says, when I give that same work to students from some of the more elite schools, they do the work really well, but they always make it clear, I'm doing it now, but I want your job. Similarly, when I talk to recruiters at Apple, as an example, where we're the #1 source of finance talent, they say, we love your students. They're wicked smart, they add value on day one, they have a great work ethic, and they have no sense of entitlement. And it's those values today that I think are so well represented, and I know they will be in you, but also in our guest speaker, Quentin Lilly. Quentin graduated here with a concentration in finance in 1983. He worked in the investment banking industry for Smith Barney. He went to work for a company called Technicolor. And I know you all go to movies. If you ever notice that you might recognize the name Technicolor at the bottom of the credits, Technicolor actually invented color movies. Quentin's the executive vice president with Technicolor. He's also the president of the home entertainment division, which is a over $1 billion business with, I think, 5,000 employees, produces things like the Xbox video games and so forth. Quentin is also a member of the Dean's Advisory Council, was on our executive committee. He's been a wonderful source of advice to me and a great contributor to our college. Please join me in welcoming Quentin Lilly.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dean Dawson, thank you very much for the gracious introduction to you, the faculty and administration of Cal Poly, the Orfalea College of Business, and the College of Liberal Arts. I sincerely thank you all for having me here today. I am extremely honored to be with all of you on this exciting and important day. Well, it is unquestionably a very special time for everybody. Certainly for all you graduates and your families and friends, but also for me as someone that has the privilege of addressing you at such a pivotal time as you leave Cal Poly and enter the next chapter of your professional and personal lives. Now, being someone that had the very good fortune of growing up in this beautiful county, enjoying the fun and excitement of Mustang football games as a young boy with my parents, and obviously what was then a much, much smaller stadium, and ultimately attending Cal Poly myself, I have certainly seen Cal Poly through the lens of time. And I sincerely hope that as all of you progress in your lives and your careers, as you look back on Cal Poly through your own lens of time, that it ends up being as special to all of you as it is to me today. Now, in thinking about the importance of today's ceremony, I presume, like many commencement speakers, I wondered what unique and insightful advice I could give all of you. But I will warn you up front, my comments are not going to be profound in content. I'd simply like to convey a few thoughts that I have that I think may help you as you embark on your new career paths. Now, when I left Cal Poly in 1983, the economy was not great, and I was not the typical Cal Poly business graduate in terms of my career desires. I had convinced myself I wanted to work in the investment banking, investment brokerage business, and that was the appropriate path for me. I wouldn't accept anything other than that, and unfortunately for me, investment banks did not interview at Cal Poly at that time. So, armed with my degree and my senior project that related to my area of interest, I went out and just aggressively marketed myself through letters and follow-up calls and picked up and moved to LA and frankly continually pounded the pavement until I found what I was seeking. And lucky for me, that quest paid off, I was extremely fortunate and frankly lucky to get a job with the firm that was known at that time as Smith Barney. And I tell you all that not to bore you with a snippet of my personal story, but to hopefully convey a few things that I learned when I was there and the years since then that may prove helpful to you. First thought is this: I strongly suggest that as all of you move forward in your careers, that you commit to an extremely basic principle. And that is, don't just do what others ask of you, always seek and find a way to do more. It's obviously a basic comment and a basic principle. But I can assure you that if you truly follow that basic principle throughout your life, professionally and personally, it will distinguish you forever. Now, that basic concept of continually seeking to do more is what actually helped me secure my initial job. And that initial job served as an important platform for my professional career. Now, Cal Poly has clearly taught all of you to learn by doing. But I strongly urge all of you to add the word more at the end of that very important saying. My second suggestion to all of you is to be creatively aggressive in your job choices throughout your professional careers. Don't be timid or reluctant to pursue a less popular, less traveled career path. I urge you to carefully consider industries that are not on standard recruiters lists and go out and find companies on your own that may need you. That creative thought and effort is essential, and it'll hopefully bring opportunities to you that you're really passionate about. There has certainly never been a time when early stage startup companies and growth companies in their infancy have been more prevalent and relevant. I urge you all to take advantage of that and go out and find something unique and special, and don't settle for the norm. Having had the good fortune of serving as a mentor to a number of business students here at Cal Poly, I've seen that process happen real time. And I've seen the unique opportunities that can develop by taking that unique approach to your job search effort. And trust me, that effort spans well beyond graduation in your first job. As a third suggestion, I strongly urge you to really reach out, seek out, and foster mentor relationships in the workplace. And of equal importance as you advance in your career, that you in turn serve as a mentor to those under you that truly aspire to excel. In my particular case, a mentor relationship formed a critical platform for me for my career development. My transition from investment banking to Technicolor was directly linked to that type of a relationship, as the individual that hired me at Technicolor had been my boss for many years while I was at Smith Barney. For me, that job transition was a major career turning point. It afforded me the opportunity to join a dynamic and growing operating company, excuse me, and it's been a 20-year learning experience for me ever since. And since joining Technicolor, I've done my best to help and mentor selected colleagues in a similar fashion. And it's been great to see their progress both in and outside of Technicolor over time. And I can assure you that those individuals consistently seek and find a way to do more. And they fundamentally possess a burning desire to truly excel, not a desire to do just what someone asks of them. My next suggestion is to ensure that you never allow yourself to feel over-entitled in the workplace. This is something that can creep up on you in your career. Your career success will ultimately be determined by your internal drive to excel and your continued commitment to learn. Charlie Munger, who's a prominent LA-based attorney, he's also an early investment partner of Warren Buffett, and someone I've always really admired, he summed up these points better than anyone, in my opinion. He said in a speech to a group of college graduates like you, quote, "The safest way to get what you want is to deserve what you want." And he also told the graduates that you're not going to get very far in life based on what you already know. You're going to advance in life by what you learn after you leave here. The good news is that Cal Poly teaches all of you to be real doers. And if I have my way, you will hopefully be doers that always do more. Please make sure that mindset stays with you throughout your careers. Remain humble. Retain your commitment to learn from everyone. Don't feel that others owe you something. Continually demonstrate your commitment, self-worth, and confidence, and never lose your desire to truly excel at all that you do. And with this, trust me, positive outcomes will take care of themselves. And as you progress through your career, I also suggest that you retain a constant sense of what I characterize as subtle urgency. And what I mean by this is don't allow yourself to think that time is an infinite commodity. I realize that's a statement we all hear at different times from different people in different settings, but I really urge you to carefully reconsider it in everything that you do. I know that as I stand here before you today, when I look back at my professional and personal life, I obviously would have changed a lot of things had I more consciously thought about that, understanding that time was much more finite than I thought. For all of you, the future seems almost infinite, and in many ways it almost is. I simply urge you to not linger in your pursuits. You should chart your own unique path to happiness and fulfillment, define the objectives necessary for you to get there, and then go after them with your fullest passion and commitment. And I would also strongly urge you to keep in mind that life is right now. The time that you think you have, I've seen it happen, can change very, very quickly. You know, many others in this world simply do not possess the good fortune and freedom that you have to pursue your unique dreams and aspirations. A final thought for you relates to technology, and the message here is also very basic, but it's also very important in my view. I think we can all clearly agree that technology advancements, most recently especially, have been absolutely staggering, beneficial beyond description to all of us, and that these advancements are going to continue at an ever-rapid pace. But there is, however, one potential downside to all that progress, in my view. And that's what I call the creation of the touchscreen finger swipe culture. Individuals that are consistently busier working with their cell phones, PCs, and tablets than paying attention to life and others that are around them. So I really urge you, as you look forward, that you consistently work at developing your interpersonal skills, because if you don't do that, you're obviously going to severely limit your progress in the workplace and in life. So again, I really urge you that the next time you go to use your personal technology device, I urge you to stop and really consider who's around you and how much more you may personally grow by simply reaching out and interacting with those that are around you. You are all I was hoping you would like that comment, so thank you. You are all a super accomplished group of young graduates. I truly am honored to be here with you on this exciting, important day, and you have an immense amount to be proud of. I certainly hope you all go out and take the opportunity to celebrate your achievements, obviously within reason. And at the same time, I urge you to never forget the families that are in this stand, the institution, and the faculty at Cal Poly that got you to where you are today. As you move forward, you will, just as I have, continue to realize that to be truly fulfilled, you've got to give back. And by doing so, you will continue to foster progress for those that follow in your footsteps at Cal Poly. Again, I thank you very, very much for letting me share this very important day with all of you, and I wish you, the graduating class of 2014, the very best of success in everything that you do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lilly. Wonderful, wonderful remarks. And I think we have an additional tagline now, learn by doing more. No pressure. Please now join me in welcoming Cal Poly's Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Kathleen Enns-Finken. I take that back. I jumped ahead. Apologies. Next, the Cal Poly Early Music Ensemble will perform Irish Blessing, arranged by Graham Langiger.
Up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields, until we meet again, my friend, until we meet again. May God hold you in the palm of his hand. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your feet. Till we meet again. May God hold you in his
Thank you, Dr. Davies. How about one more round of applause for our very talented students? Now, please welcome Cal Poly's Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Kathleen N. Svinken.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're so pleased to have you all here. Congratulations, graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to convert the degrees earned by our candidates for graduation. All right. And I'm hoping that I'll retain my voice long enough to do so. Among the candidates for degrees are those who are graduating with honors. These graduates are noticed in the commencement program and will be recognized individually as they cross the stage. Master's degree candidates that have met the highest level of achievement are designated as graduating with academic excellence and are wearing golden cords. Bachelor's degree candidates graduating with GPAs of 3.5 and above are designated as cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. These candidates are also noted in the program, and they will be recognized as they cross the stage. President Armstrong, We will begin the presentation of the candidates, and I am pleased to introduce Dr. Richard Savage, Director of Graduate Education, who will present the master's degree candidates.
Thank you, Provost Huntsfinken. Faculty representing the master's degree programs, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Master's degree candidates, please stand and remain standing. President Armstrong, on behalf of our graduate programs, faculty, I am honored to present these candidates.
Master's degree candidates, on the recommendation of the faculty of California Polytechnic State University and by the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I now confer upon each of you the master's degree appropriate to your program with all attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions. Congratulations.
Faculty, you may be seated. Master's degree candidates, please follow Marshal Matt Hooper to the right of the stage. As your name is read, proceed across the platform where you will receive the master's hood, appropriate to your degree and your certificate.
Tim Zellinger. Michelle Moreno. Joseph Alexander. Datra Hanahan. Sylvandiana Lee. Michael Lewis Tons. Sarah Taniyama. Cassandra Uberheim. Elisa Esenaro. Michael Reynolds Harris. Congratulations. Oh, is it? Yeah. Master's degree candidates. Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. Thank you. President Armstrong, I call forward Dr. Douglas Epperson, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts.
Faculty representatives from the College of Liberal Arts, please stand and be recognized for your contributions to the success of today's graduates and remain standing. Bachelor degree candidates from the College of Liberal Arts, please stand and remain standing. President Armstrong, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts, I am honored to present these candidates.
Bachelor's degree candidates, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts and by the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I now confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your program with all attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions. Congratulations.
Faculty, you may be seated. Graduates of the College of Liberal Arts, please follow Marshal Penny Bennett and Assistant Marshal Michael Latner to the right of the stage. As your name is read, please proceed across the stage to be recognized.
Okay, Michael Reyes. Andrea Vilas. Jonathan William Fasho. Gabrielle Gatewood. Barrett Tapel Wangara. Trom Nguyen. John Hoffman. Lance Juncker. James Gabriel Cheney. Jonathan Aguilar. Shay Lockhart. Kathleen Ward. Abel Marquez. Alicia Janelle Peets. Ashley Nicole Murphy. April Dawn Elliott. Juliet Gendron. Samantha Suyamoto. Jasmine Liu. Megan Henninger. Katie Maloney. Katie Bannon. Amanda Romero. Karen Tejada. Chelsea French. Matt Rice. John Hall. Bethany Benson. Adam Houghton. Jamie Sinnott. Alex Leonetti. Nicole Michelle Layton. Dylan Fukai. Jasmine Rubalcava. Jeanette Ayala Garcia. Brooke Denai Bennett. Caitlin Ann Herber. Dylan Hughes. Timothy Rawlinson. Emily Kenyon. Anthony Wong. Layla Dermaz. Jessica Padilla. Audrey Michelle Schlachter. Kelsey Morton. Kendra Grace Berner. Taylor Nicole Polin. Dion Montalban. Megan Voss. Josiah Loomis, magna cum laude. Caitlin Pham. Violeta Robles. Jennifer Bond. Tyler Nikolic. Sean McManus. Jessica Ardness Zinganti. Anna Hornell. Robert Agar. Zachary Antoyan. Devin Shea Larson. William Patrick Hedriana. Madeline DiPaolo. Bradley Miller. Sarah Kamsuzu, magna cum laude. Claire Devlin. Stop. Anna Gerlach. Elizabeth Fapp. Derek Usher. Kyle Brueggemann. Lauren Farr. Dylan Love. Ashley Johnson. Brianna Whitney. Tara McDonald. Dylan James Robertson. Matthew Jordan. Paige Adriana Kromhout. Grayson Shore. Samantha Weiss. Aaron Bandler. Sandra Kramer. Erica Oye cum laude. Caroline Fan. Elizabeth G. Elizabeth Jepkema. Andrew Reza. Dave Utley. Kevin T. McLaren. Chloe Harris Gleason. Michelle Tan. Hamza Ramadan. Nicole Smith. Wesley Flowers. Joseph Anthony Coleman, Jr. Ashley Vineyard. Gina Lewis. Elliot James Walker. Elliot Beasley. Oh, Eric Beasley, I'm sorry. Cassidy Burns. Brooke Spurbeck. Wait just a second. Brett Strickland. Christina Escamilla. Crystal Guzman. Kezia Liu. Anna Gerlach. Congratulations, graduates of the College of Liberal Arts. Please be seated.
Well done.
Congratulations, graduates. President Armstrong, I call forward Dr. Scott Dawson, Dean of the Orfalea College of Business.
Faculty representatives from the Orfalea College of Business, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Bachelor's degree candidates from the Orfalea College of Business, please stand and remain standing. President Armstrong, on behalf of the faculty of the Orfalea College of Business, I'm honored to present these candidates.
Bachelor's degree candidates, on the recommendation of the faculty of the Orfalea College of Business and by the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I now confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your program with all attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions. Congratulations.
Faculty, you may be seated. Graduates of the Orfalea College of Business, please follow Marshal Kevin Lertwachara and Assistant Marshal Sanjeev Jagia to the right of the stage. As your name is read, proceed across the platform to be recognized.
Tobias Eric Archibald Reaper. Cameron Cox. Grant Jurgensen. Alvin Ding, cum laude. Terry O. Angela He. Caitlin Yee. Jessica Sue. Norman Lai. Sebastian Kong. Kimberly Quant. Andrew Minami. Ricardo Halteco. Jonathan Anderson. Cameron Ronda. Mitchell Cernizzi. Laura Ralston. Anastasia Scott. Elisa Behrens, cum laude. Emily Bartram. Ashley Arroyo. Danielle Durante. Audrey Kirk. Kelsey Mather. Kelsey Waltrip. Donnae Neft. Alan Michael Casas. Charles Goodwin. Brian Kahn. Robert Souza. Robert J.V. Trevino. Diana Brooks. Brandon Hawley. Jacob Lombardo. Brandon Camara. Zachary Smith. Simon Manson. Austin Kolai. Lauren Krista Diedrich. Dagmar Juliette Derrickson. Julia Goularte. Michael Sang. Anna Majora. Alex Watson. Chris Skovgaard. Lucas Van Winkle. Christopher Paul Bett. Eileen Schmitz. Shannon Sleeth. Chris Campbell. Douglas Philpotts. Kyle Greenlaw. Brendan Sangster. Kenny Sandrock. Victor Sanchez Zapata. Samin Sultan. Farhan Sirong, magna cum laude. Emily Plummer. Amanda Steigerwald. Orion Michael Rogers. Antonio Insiong. Alex Yates Robinson. Congratulations, graduates of the Orfalea College of Business. Please be seated.
Well, graduates, before we close, it's my turn to have a little bit of fun, but also some serious comments with you. How many of you, besides Michael, just right up front here, have managed to get a selfie with me over the last 3 or 4 years? So, well, let's try again. I hope that was as much fun for you as it was for me. Graduates, congratulations. Take a moment now and think about when you walked into campus that first day. Others have alluded to that. But think about your first days on campus. You remember being a wowie, walking into the auditorium with the noise, all that was going on. You remember your first time in your dorm. Anybody help you carry all those boxes? I'm sure some of those people are here today. Do you remember the first time you met some of the people that just went through the line with you? Do you remember the first time that you met them? People that will be your friends for life. So I want you to think about the first time you came on this campus. Did you ever imagine this day? But here we are. You did it. You've done it. Congratulations. But there's a point to this. It's a journey you didn't make alone. Let's think about some of the people that helped you along the way. First, it's important that we recognize the faculty and staff who make up Cal Poly. They've worked hard to teach you, to feed you, to clean up after you, to support you, and inspire you. They've dedicated their professional lives to your success. Will our faculty and staff that are in attendance, if you can, please stand or wave. And graduates, please join me in recognizing them for all they have done for you. Thank you. You may be seated. Again, it's a journey that you didn't make alone. I referenced those people that carried all those boxes. Here with you today are your strongest supporters, the people who have given their boundless love, encouragement, and yes, financial support as you move out into the world. Graduation today is achievement for you as well. And of course, I'm referring to all the parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, partners, and other family members that are here today. Would you stand or wave? And graduates, you owe them a big round of applause. So graduates, today, we think about today in a very functional way. Today is an end. You went to class, you passed the exams. You passed the exams, right? They find out Monday. You earned the credits you needed, and now you load up and you drive away or fly away from Cal Poly. But we all know that today is just the beginning. What adventures and what successes await you in your life. As you heard from Mr. Lilly, there is a lot of excitement, a lot of challenges in front of you. We have high expectations for you, and I know it must induce a bit of anxiety. But don't worry. You know why? You're ready. You are prepared for what life will bring. Things won't always go your way. And life surely won't always be fair. And yes, as you did during your period of time here, you will make some mistakes. But that's not failure. It's not failure. It's called experience. It's called learn by doing. And as a Mustang, you know learn by doing, and you know how to learn from experience. So you're ready. But on top of that, you're not alone. You now have a permanent bond with Cal Poly, which means you have a permanent bond with every Mustang who has come before you and every Mustang that will come after you. From this day forward, you are forever part of the Mustang family. Now, that may sound lovely and poetic in the abstract, but being a Cal Poly alum is a very real and tangible benefit to you for the rest of your life. Our alumni have forged a reputation of excellence and success because of the manner in which they've made their way in the world. You have inherited that reputation, and it will serve you well. I am confident that you are prepared to follow in their footsteps. Through your accomplishments and your good works, you will further enhance Cal Poly's reputation, and you will all make us, Cal Poly, proud. Your degree comes with responsibilities. We're counting on you to share your experiences as a mentor to future Cal Poly students. Help them find internships. Urge your company to tap into Cal Poly's expertise, and be an advocate for Cal Poly among your friends, employers, or where you may go for continued education. And also, as our speaker mentioned, learn by doing more. We want you to think about that as you are successful. We're counting on you to give back when success comes. Be generous in investing your time, talent, and resources to improve the world, to make people's lives better, to enhance your family and support those that have supported you, and also to support the institutions that have made a difference in your life. And yes, that means Cal Poly. Not if, but when you're successful, come home often, and please help us. The people of California and the family and friends here today have invested mightily in your success. We are counting on you to become the engaged citizens that our nation and our communities need to sustain our democracy. We are counting on you to think creatively, to ask the tough questions and solve the tough problems, to invent new things, and to lead our nation's progress. We are counting on you to care about something and other things larger than yourselves. We're asking a lot. We're asking a lot. I know we are. We ask so much of you for the simple reason that we know that you can do it. You made it. You're ready. Congratulations, graduates. I need you to help me now a little bit more of learn by doing before you leave the building. You received these pins from our alumni president, Kirsty Boyette. Would you please stand, take the pin, and pin the person next to you or vice versa? I know you'll get it done, but let's put those Cal Poly Proud pins on. Let this pin be a reminder of what it means to be a Cal Poly graduate. You're now part of a 165,000 strong alumni community. And I urge you to stay connected, stay involved, stay Cal Poly proud. Stay connected, stay involved, and stay Cal Poly proud. Congratulations again, graduates. Now, graduates, there's one more thing that you need to do that is time-honored and is a symbol of what has happened today, that you are a graduate. This signifies that you are graduates and members of the Cal Poly family. So now move your tassel on your cap from the right side to the left. Family members, friends, faculty, and staff, on behalf of California Polytechnic State University, I present to you the class of 2014. Congratulations!
That's pretty cool, huh? Graduates, I want to extend my personal congratulations to you as well and wish you each and every success in the future. We want to thank you for joining us today. After we sing the alma mater, President Armstrong and his party will lead the recessional. In the same order as they entered, graduates will follow their marshals out of the Recreation Center. We ask our family and guests to please remain seated until all of the graduates have exited. Then we wish to receive you and join you in a celebration at the University Union Plaza in honor of our students. And now, Mustang family, please locate our alma mater on page 6 of your program and show your Cal Poly pride, and please rise for the singing of All Hail Green and Gold.
California Polytechnic